the same token, you don't see people build bridges here like this one, or you don't listen to music from Marinera, or you don't listen to Wemblers de Quitos here. So it was a mix of all those emotions and all those sounds, and I have said in Spanish, esta es una semana, es 10 días de peruanidad in all its manifestations. My name is Ronald Villasante. I was born in Cusco, Peru. I moved to the United States and to this area about 22 years ago. I am a volunteer at the festival, and I am delighted to be here. I came from Peru to the United States to study originally, then to work. Then I went back to work, and then I came back to study, and I stayed. I have a degree in architecture, and I work for a local firm here in the Alexandria area. When I heard about the festival, the first thing I thought is I got to do something about this, because about 15 years ago, when I came to one of the festivals here at the mall, I thought one day Peru will be here, and within Peru, I am from Cusco. I said Cusco is going to be highlighted. I didn't know how. And years go by, and when I hear that the festival is going to take place, I said, somebody listen to me. So I was glad. I contacted the Smithsonian, and I said, I'll volunteer in whatever is needed. I ended up taking photographs, which is my hobby, and participating with some of the participants in their activities. I know some of them personally. Some of them are my friends, coincidentally, a few of them. And I was delighted to see them again. What I told them, I believe this is the best part of it, is that both the participants and the local people are going to learn. It is going to be exchange of knowledge. They are going to learn, we are going to learn, and everybody will be benefited. And at first they didn't quite understand what I meant, but about 3 days afterwards, once they started interacting with people and feeling comfortable, they started loosening up, and they said, wow, this is such a great experience. We are learning. And I said, no, we are learning. And then it was essentially to get to the point in which the essence of the spirit of the festival is exchange knowledge, and that's what happened. Since I am from the highlands, of course I know Peru, I visited different areas, but I was not as deep in different areas. So since the festival brought 12 stories, 6 of them from the highlands, 3 of them from the Amazon, and 3 of them from the coast, and seeing them here together interact, I was able to go deep into what the Amazonian people, the people that came here, think, and looking at their expressions, their manifestations, the cultural elements, and the same with the coastal people. So I got an in-depth knowledge of what their activities are, but more important, I think what happened is that they communicated amongst themselves. And I think that's the type of interaction that doesn't take place in Peru. Mi padre nació en Paucartambo, que es una provincia del Cusco. Y cuando yo era niño, mis abuelos vivían en Paucartambo, donde está la contradanza. Y cuando yo era niño, veía la fiesta. Y a uno o dos de los danzarines, ellos me conocieron cuando yo era niño. Entonces, ahora ha habido la conexión, y el verlos acá, y el tenerlos acá y conversar, escuchar la música, ha sido algo sumamente extraordinario para mí. Y por supuesto, he sentido la conexión particularmente con Contradanza de Paucartambo y con la fiesta de la Mamacha Carmen, de la Virgen del Carmen. La otra cosa que me ha gustado muchísimo es el puente. El puente es, yo creo que representa el epítome de lo que significa juntar culturas. Con un pedazo de paja tan pequeño y que se hace tan fuerte, lo cual sirve para interactuar entre dos culturas, dos naciones, dos grupos, y es un monumento a la paz y un monumento al conocimiento humano y a la creatividad humana. En la época que hicieron esto no tenían ningún instrumento, no tenían acero, no tenían ruedas, no tenían nada, y con la imaginación han logrado, con la mente, con la creatividad han logrado construir algo que finalmente sirvió para consolidar un imperio. De tal manera de que si pasamos eso a cualquier evento, en cualquier momento, tenemos que las cosas más simples construyen las cosas más sólidas. Y eso puede aplicarse con la conexión o la interconexión cultural que puede haber entre Norteamérica y Sudamérica, entre los Estados Unidos y Perú, entre razas, entre partidos políticos, entre grupos. Y las soluciones están en realidad en la creatividad de las personas, que es lo más importante.